Ladies and gentlemen, this contest will one fall for the Dark Arts Championship. Introducing first in the corner to my left, he is the challenger. Fighting out of Santa Cruz, California, with an official weight of 270 pounds, he is the Vampire Warrior, Gangrel! And his opponent in the corner to my right, fighting out of the Bronx, New York, with an official weight of 200 pounds. He is the current, reigning, defending Pro Wrestling Magic Dark Arts Champion, the God of Drivers, Everett Cross!
He's clean, ref. Shirt on. Whoa. Who's the ref? Hey, give it back.
Hello once again, everybody. I'm the dysfunctional professional Mark Williams, taking you back into the archives here for Free Match Friday. We're just about 24 hours away from Full House and another Everett Cross Dark Arts Open Challenge that we now know will be answered by a decorated veteran of the squared circle in Crowbar. Unless you're in a mail truck, you see the crawl at the bottom of your screen. You know Full House is tomorrow, and you need to get your tickets right now at that link. Well, this match from a previous event called Driver Things, which was 100% named after Everett Cross, not named after anything else. Driver Things, by the way, was our first show at our home in the Phil Sheridan building in Ridgefield Park. Everett Cross just taking Gangrel around the ring, pounding him in the back of the head. Oh, but Gangrel cuts him off with a stiff chop across the chest. Now it's Gangrel's turn to take Cross around each turnbuckle. Gangrel fanging and banging with Everett Cross's head around the ring. Just laying in those clotheslines and elbows tight. So great seeing Gangrel in the Pro Wrestling Magic Kingdom. Trained by the great NWA and WWE Hall of Famer Boris Malenko. Gangrel's got over 30 years of experience all over the world, winning championships everywhere. So Gangrel's getting ready to set up, perhaps. Yes, for that Impaler DDT. No, Everett Cross spins out. And instead, Gangrel answers with a body slam. Great ring awareness by the vet Gangrel. Leads in an elbow drop. That's right, Everett Cross's foot on the rope. This being a Dark Arts Championship match, it's under Dark Arts rules, which means each competitor gets one rope break. They're also able to utilize closed fists, and there are no countouts. The Dark Arts division open to all challengers as long as you're willing to abide by those rules. And Gangrel back to laying in those stiff strikes to Everett Cross in the corner. Misses with a splash. And no, once again, Gangrel's great ring awareness catching Everett Cross and now sending him to the top turnbuckle. You can see a big move here. Looks like he's hooking him up. Gangrel on the second rope with a big superplex into the center of the ring, bringing Everett Cross back inside. That's right, by the way, Pro Wrestling Magic will be coming soon to video on demand. We're working on getting all our old footage up, and when it's ready, you'll be the first to know. A great show of respect by the fans to Gangrel. Everett Cross escaping to the outside. Looks like he needs a breather after those big moves and that big superplex. Like I said earlier, the Dark Arts matches are contested with no count out. These guys could brawl all over the building if they wanted to. Pinfall still count on the inside. Gangrel reversing Everett Cross. Cross catching Gangrel with a back elbow. Follows it up with a big lariat onto the floor. Everett Cross has held the Dark Arts Championship for 14 months. You see why here is he's hanging up there with Gangrel. He defeated 5 other men for this championship back at our 1-year anniversary show. A little more recently, last month, as a matter of fact, he beat Retro AG Anthony Green in one of these Dark Arts Open challenges. There's the Falcon Punch. One of Everett Cross's signature moves. Moves like that helping him hold that title, defeating guys like Pinky Sanchez, Joey Ryan, Leo Rush, and others. The referee reminding Cross that if he wants to win the match, he's got to get Gangrel into the ring. But I don't think Everett Cross is ready for that yet. What is he doing here? Thought he was going to sing in a Boston Crab or something. Gangrel trying to fight up, but not enough energy to muster a comeback here. And now Cross putting Gangrel back into the ring for a pin, and now Gangrel has used his 1 rope break. Good strategy by Gangrel. Being aware of the rules, but what this means is neither man will be able to take advantage of a rope break. With Gangrel tied up in those ropes now, Everett Cross can sink in whichever move he wants. The referee is powerless to stop him. Once again, fans, you can buy tickets to our show tomorrow, Full House. Don't forget, also coming on Monday, we've got the Roaring 20s, a very special edition of Monday Morning Magic here on our social media pages. Everett Cross getting a little cocky here. Just knocking Gangrel around, keeping him tied up in the ropes, where once again the referee can't do anything about it. Laying in a sleeper hold across the neck of Gangrel. Everett Cross looking to regain this form that helped him hold on to that Dark Arts Championship a few months ago. Says he's still the guy that likes to smile and is happy, but the darkness is growing. Speaking of growing, Gangrel up to his feet, but Everett Cross cuts him off with a knee. Everett Cross, to his credit, has been staying on top of Gangrel. Whatever offense Gangrel can throw at him, Everett Cross finds a way to stymie that offense. With Gangrel whipping Cross into the ropes here. Gangrel catches him with a power slam. A big move from Gangrel that might turn the tide of this match. And now trying to get the crowd behind him is the Vampire Warrior. Laying in those chops on Everett Cross. And once again, back with those big-time clotheslines. Follows it up with a bulldog. And they're going for the pin here, but Everett Cross kicking out at 2. It's going to take a little more punishment to keep Everett Cross down. So Gangrel circling here. He could be going for that Impaler DDT once again. That move putting away so many opponents over his career. No, Cross able to spin out of it. Oh, but he gets dumped over the top rope. Cross is still on his feet. I'm not sure Gangrel realizes it. Now draping the neck of Gangrel across the top rope. Now it's Cross's time to plan something. Gangrel cuts him off. Both of these men, great ring awareness. You know, Gangrel, again, the veteran, you expect that. Everett Cross, very interesting to see him go toe for toe here and mind for mind in this match. Gangrel may be going for another one of those big superplexes. No, but Everett Cross is able to slip out. Oh, he's just choking out. He's choking out Gangrel across that rope. There's no rope break here. It's already been used up. Gangrel's got nowhere to go. No respite as long as Everett Cross has his hands around the neck. He's fading. Referee's going to check on him here. Is there a life left in Gangrel? There might be. No, wait a second. Gangrel just tapped out. Everett Cross retaining the Dark Arts Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest and still Pro Wrestling Magic Dark Arts Champion, Everett Cross.